today we're going to be talking about the 6 books I read in September, as well as playing my TBR board game to choose my October TBR. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about some stats. I read 6 books, 4 of them physical, 2 of them are audiobooks. I read 3 books on my August TBR, 2 fantasy, 2 romance, and 2 mystery thriller. My average star rating for the month was a 3.75. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so the first book I read this month was Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I rated this a 3.75. I really enjoyed it. I just didn't like that our main character was addicted to sex. I didn't really enjoy that as much. We could have chose anything else for her to be addicted to, but I did really overall enjoy the story and enjoy our main character's love, their relationship and dynamic. So we have fake dating and forced proximity. We follow Lily and Lo, and they have been best friends since they were kids. Now that they are in college, they fake date and live together to hide their addictions from their families. Lily is addicted to sex and Lo is addicted to alcohol. What will they do when their addictions start interfering with one another? Strangers and family begin to infiltrate their guarded lives. And with the new challenges, they realize they may not just be addicted to alcohol and sex. Their real vice may very well be each other. So I really did enjoy this and I recommend. And I do want to continue the series. I will say though, if you are not someone who likes to really talk about intimacy and are not very open-minded about it, this is probably not a book for you. This would make you uncomfortable. Me, I don't care. It's a part of life. I don't really care. These are 2 consenting adults. Okay, moving on. The next book I read this month was 5 Survived by Holly Jackson. This book, y'all. Oh my goodness. I loved this book so much. I rated it a 4.5. I devoured this. There was a specific character in this book that I hated and was like, I hope they die. We follow 6 friends as they travel in a camper. When they get lost, everything starts going wrong, and someone wants one of them dead because of a secret. Problem is, they all have secrets. Who has a secret big enough that someone would want them dead? 8 hours, 6 friends, only 5 of them survive. It was really, really fun. With it being, let's see, how many pages is it? How many pages is it? 386 pages. It really was fast paced. I also love the ending because we get the way that we found out how things wrap up is we see like a police transcript, we see a news report, and we also, one of the characters sends our main character a letter. So I was actually reading it and I read this while I was on vacation, and I was staying with my aunt, so I was reading it and she was so invested with me and she wasn't even reading it. I was telling her different things that were happening because she's not a reader, so I can spoil things. And she was like, what happened? There was actually one morning she came in the room that I was staying in. She was like, did you finish the book yet? I let her know and told her like the twists and things. And so I thought it was really fun that even though she doesn't read, she was invested because of the things that I was telling her that were going on. And yeah, super fun. Highly recommend. The next book I read this month was 1,000 Heartbeats by Kira Cass. I actually listened to this via audiobook, and this is a reread. This is one of my favorite books, and not because it's the best book out there, it's because this was my very first fantasy that I ever read when I started my reading journey. And so now it holds a special place in my heart. I love these characters so much, and so I wanted to do it. I wanted to reread and annotate, so I did that, but I listened to an audiobook and went back and annotated it. But I rated this 4 stars the first time I rated it, and it's still 4 stars. So we have enemies to lovers and royalty. We follow Lennox and Annika. Annika is the princess, and Lennox has devoted his entire life to steal back the crown that was stolen from him and his people. It's a very vague description, I know. Highly recommend. It's very easy, especially if you're trying to get into fantasy. That one is YA. It's very easy to get into. So the next book I read was Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I love this. I love these characters. I love our side characters. I love the plot. What I didn't like was the Insta-lust. I actually read this in a video that I recently posted. It was the 5 a.m. vlog, so it'll be up in the cards if you guys want to go watch that after this. I rated it at 3.75. I have dislikes to lovers and Insta-lust. Like I said, I did not love the Insta-lust at all. I didn't really like that because it seemed like every time our characters were together, they were being intimate, and that's not something that I love in books. I want tension. I want their relationship to grow. I want them to have dialogue. I don't want their relationship just to be physical, and I feel like theirs was in the beginning. I also love that our main character calls Nathan Bub, like that's her pet name, and I absolutely love it. It is so cute. We follow Anastasia and Nathan. Nathan is a hockey player and Anastasia is a figure skater. Anastasia strongly dislikes hockey players, so when something happens to the hockey rink and the hockey players have to share a rink with the figure skaters, tension rises, and so does tempers. It creates more than one problem, and then something happens to Anastasia's partner, and so she's like, oh my god, we have districts and I don't have a partner. And Nathan is like, I'll be your partner. But yeah, that is really fun, and I cannot wait to read Wildfire. I actually have it on my shelf, so I can't wait to dive into that. There were so many cute moments between Nathan and Anastasia. Whatever problem I throw at him, he'd cope with it. In a world where I feel like I could be swept away by the waves at any moment, he anchors me. I value that. I value him. The next book I read was The Life Upstairs by Frida McFadden. I listened to this via audiobook. This kind of gave me Verity vibes, and you'll find out in a minute why when I read the synopsis. I rated this a 3-star. Not my favorite by Frida McFadden, but it was okay. It kept me entertained. It kept me wanting to know what happened. We follow our main character Sylvia as she is hired by a very handsome rich man to help take care of his wife, who can no longer take care of herself. When Sylvia starts taking care of Victoria, she kind of figures something's just not right and some things are just not adding up. Sylvia starts suspecting something far more sinister has happened to Victoria than her just tumbling down some steps. So that's all I can tell you without spoiling anything. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite by her, but it definitely kept me entertained enough to want to know what happened. The next book I read this month was The Book Speculation by Erica Swyler, and I read this in the same reading vlog that I read Icebreaker. I rated this a 3.5 stars. I really did enjoy it. It gave me some eerie feelings, and I really liked that, especially because we're in the fall time. We follow We follow 2 timelines, the past and the present. In the present, we follow our main character Simon as he receives this mysterious book in the mail, and the person that sent it to him says he thinks it has something to do with Simon's family. In the past, we follow the author of the book and the events that are taking place. As Simon looks into the book, he finds out that all of the women in his family have mysteriously drowned on the 24th of July, and his sister is next. So he races against time to try to figure out what the heck is going on. and to save his sister. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. Towards the end, I was like getting a little like, ugh, but throughout the entire book, I really did enjoy it. And this book actually has pictures and has like letters and stuff. And it really did have some pretty good quotes. Like I started highlighting because I was like, these are actually really good. I really did enjoy it and I highly recommend, especially, I know it takes place in July, but it really does give them fall vibes. For all the books that I read in September. Okay, let's play, shall we? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fiction. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Oh, someone else's shoes. I know this is pink. I accidentally put it in romance when it's not really romance. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantasy. Ooh, never. That was on last month's TBR. 1. Ooh, free pick. That was a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lowest rated. So it's 4. 1. Mystery thriller. Hello Girls. That's been on my TBR for quite some time. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should I skip the start and not count it as a space? Yeah, let's do that. So it's mystery thriller. The Retreat. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fiction again. Ugh. Did you hear about Kitty Carr? I've been putting this off for so long. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Random number generator. One more roll. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I was wondering if we were going to get romance. Never, never. Okay. Okay, so we got free pick, lowest rated on Goodreads, and random letter generator. So let's do lowest rated. So I have my physical TBR pulled up. See what the lowest rated book is on my TBR. It's Killer Content by Olivia Blake. That I'm actually not mad about. This has been on my TBR for a while, and it's the fall season, which means we need some mysteries, and this seems like a cozy murder mystery. That works. All right, so now for the random letter generator. All right, here we go. Give me a random letter.
T.
T. Oh, Lord. Do we have anything that starts with T? Oh, we do. Okay. So we have The Fault in Our Stars. This is not the end. The Stolen Heir. To Kill a Shadow. I'm not going to count the. I'm not going to count these. I'm going to put this back. This is not the end. To Kill a Shadow. All right, so we have two options. This is not the end. And To Kill a Shadow. This has been on quite a few TBRs, and I have yet to read it. So this might be the month. This might be the month. For free pick, I'm stuck between 2. I don't know which one to choose. I think I'm gonna choose Magnolia Parks. Yep. All right. Decision's been made. In no particular order. Well, I'm just gonna quickly go through these. Okay, let's do this quickly. Someone Else's Shoes by Jojo Moyes. This is about two women who meet because the other grabs the wrong gym bag. So, and both of them have like some sort of issue going on in their life. Next we have Did You Hear About Kitty Carr? This is about Kitty Carr, she dies, and then there are, I can't remember, 3 young sisters start going through her estate and find like secrets and stuff. She was like a rich actress. So, next we have Hello Girls by Brittany Cavallaro and Emily Henry. We follow Winona and Olsen. No. We follow Winona and Lucille when they meet outside a police station trying to decide whether they should turn in their parents. Winona's dad is abusive, and Lucille's brother is a drug dealer. So that sounds interesting. So I've never read anything by Emily Henry, but this is Emily Henry and Brittany Cavallaro. So cool. The Retreat by Sarah Pierce. About a wellness retreat. A woman is found dead and then another one drowns. Serial killer thing at a wellness retreat. I read the Sanatorium, the Sanatorium by her, and I really enjoyed that. So I want to read this. Never Again by Jessa Hastings. I swear I'll read this at some point. It's been on so many TBRs. I need to read it. I don't know why I've been putting it off. I really don't know why. But I'm not even gonna say what that is about because we all know because it's been on my TBR so much. Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. This is about Charlie and Silas. They've been best friends since they could walk. They've been in love since the age of 14. Wow. But as of this morning, they are complete strangers. Their first kiss, their first fight, the moment they fell in love, every memory has vanished. Now Charlie and Silas must work together to uncover the truth about what happened to them and why. But the more they learn about the couple they used to be, the more they question why they were ever together to begin with. Forgetting is terrifying, but remembering might be worse. Wow. That's a beautiful cover, by the way. That's the first time that I read the synopsis. That's interesting. Killer Content by Olivia Black. This is about Odessa who works at a bookstore and cafe. But then the death of her coworker goes viral, caught on camera in the background of a flash mob proposal video. Nothing about Bethany's death feels right, so Odessa, not her sudden departure mid-shift, nor the clues that only Odessa seems to notice. As an up-and-coming YouTube star, Bethany had more than one viewer waiting for her to fall from grace. Determined to prove there's a killer on the loose, Odessa takes matters into her own hands, but can she pin down Bethany's killer before they take her offline for good? Cozy murder mystery for the full time. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This has also been on a few of my TBRs. This is about Magnolia and BJ. Toxic. They are socialites in Britain. So yeah. I have To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn. I read this synopsis multiple times because it's been on a few TBRs and I still don't know what it's about. So yeah, sorry. And I'm gonna add one more. Adding Iron Flame to the October TBR because I have been wanting to read this in the fall time. I'm a little intimidated by the size, but I do want to get back into this world and read about these dragons. So this is also on the October TBR. So we have 10 books. 10 books. How many? Drop a comment down below and comment how many you think I'm actually gonna read. I'm interested to see. Let's all take our guesses. Let's take our guesses in the comments below. Hey guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out so much, and thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!